It's December 24th, 2009, and Oklahomans everywhere are panicked because there is a white wintry substance coming down from the sky. It's falling at a rapid rate, and News Channel 4 dude here is going to tell us a little bit more on some things that you can do to make sure that you stay safe during this winter storm, 2009.
At I-44 and Western. JC, what's it like right now?
Ridiculous. It's insane, actually. People cannot get across Western Bridge. Joe, my photojournalist here, that is the southbound lane right now of Western, and there are so many people backed up. For the last half hour, I've been trying to push people up that hill. Other motorists were jumping out trying to help me. On the top, you have this fluffy like snow, but underneath, you have that ice, and it's just glare ice on the bridge. The bridges are the first thing to freeze. People cannot get up that hill. I had to basically say, sorry folks, I can't help everybody. I can't save everybody. People are just gunning it. I'm actually disappointed in how people are driving. I'm pushing people out that have bald tires, that have really no business being out here driving. People who are just gunning it, trying to get up the hill. That's not how you do it. You go slow. You let your tires get some traction. Once you get some acceleration, you keep going. I pushed people up the hill, and then they stopped. And they looked at me like, I'm stuck again. Really? I'm really disappointed. We've been out here for a couple hours. I've been telling people, don't go out. People are getting out of their cars. They're wearing flip-flops. They're wearing those gardening clogs, like Crocs or whatever they call them. I don't know why people are out driving in this. This is dangerous. You're going to be out here. I mean, I'm sweating underneath because I have 5 layers. But people just don't go out unless it's an absolute emergency is my advice. Unless you got 4-wheel drive and you know what you're doing, you really shouldn't be out here. It's absolutely treacherous. We have winds at 50 miles an hour. I mean, even if you get out and try to get unstuck, you're not even going to see what you're doing unless you have glasses on. Absolutely dangerous conditions out here. If you're not covered up, we have winds here about 50 miles an hour. Temperatures are going to be, I haven't looked lately, I've been busy, but near 20 degrees, wind chills down to 0 or below 0. Your hand being exposed just for a couple minutes, it's going to go numb, you're not going to have function, and then the frostbite is going to set in, then you're going to lose some skin. Again, very dangerous conditions out here, right in Oklahoma City. There's so many people which are stuck. I wish our wires here on our camera could go another 100 yards to the north. You'd see a sea of cars in all different directions. People out getting stuck. Very dangerous there, Lance.
Hey, JC, what are the folks out there saying? You mentioned you've helped some stranded motorists. Are they explaining why they're out in the first place?
No, I think they're pretty ashamed, actually. They look at me, and you can tell they're like, yeah, I just shouldn't really be out here. And I asked them, do you know what you're doing? They're like, no. So I give them a little mini JC crash course on how to drive in the snow. And I can do that literally in about 10 seconds and kind of get people on their way. There's been a lot of other really friendly motorists which have been helping me push those cars up the hill. And once you get going, one trick, if you come into an intersection, try to keep your momentum going. Unless, obviously, the light's red, you don't want to run through it. But keep your momentum going. And the other thing, too, is don't drive in opposing traffic. To get up the hill, the southbound traffic was going into the northbound lane. Then the northbound people had to stop because traffic were coming right at them. That's the most dangerous thing you can really do. You got to stay on your side. So, I don't know why people are out. I would just hunker down, grab a nice hot chocolate, cozy up with your loved ones, and enjoy looking outside your window and seeing that winter wonderland.
You heard it, folks. From the mouth of JC, stay indoors.